Okay, who wants to help me test this? Who's still awake at 2:30 on a... Well, I guess it's Tuesday now. Monday night. Am I forcing spellcraft? Because I'm gonna. Let's see. Force. No. Is it this one? Force. Yeah, I'm forcing it. Whoopsie. I need to get a mod that does this stuff. Should be 1,000. Okay, if you're sitting around in chat, I need people to help me test this Minecraft server. Or rather just test spawn rates, which means lots of reboots and stuff. But, so, all you need to do is have Spout if you don't have Spout, you just type get Spout in Google. Okay, here it is, spout.org. My God, they don't have a download button? Should be like right there. Terrible, man. Okay, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the page, there's spoutcraft.exe. Just download that or app, and then you get that and you'll run it. And when you run it, it'll look like this. And hit options, click manual build selection, and go down the list to build 1000. Hit OK, and then log in. And then you can connect to the server, and the server is asgard.uroams.com for now. Oh, there's nobody awake at this time of night. Going through my list of people. You could hang out here, Scott. I need to get like another. Go wild. There's 25 of you. I know 20, so there should be, let's see, I'm in the chat, Tom's in the chat, and Scott's in the chat. That means there's 20 people who should definitely be logging onto the server to help me test. I book 5,000. Just put these in the air for the hell of it. Maybe there's not enough people to test. I'll fish out of the Steam community group. Steam community group sometimes always works. Yeah, Scott, you're one person, buddy. I need more than one person. If I only need one person, then I'd have all the testing I need right here. Community. Legendary Heroes. Now. Here we go. Sporting endeavor. That's what I'm going to list it as. Ha! Perfect. There's 270 people online and 36 people in game. Definitely going to work. I hate this new headset. Let me get the texture pack for you. Minecraft texture. Oh, I need people to test zombies for me. This is like being in the hyperbolic time chamber. Whoa, where the fuck did I teleport to? Set warp test. Set warp test 1. Set warp test 1. Good God. That was scary. You guys need to have Spout, and Minecraft, and that's it. Even if your Minecraft's at, actually I don't even know if, I haven't actually tested it, if your Minecraft's at version 1.1, if it'll still work. I think it will. I just haven't ever tested it. You don't need to download the pack. The pack will download it in the client. It's just if you're having like some sort of issue with the server, then you'd just manually go get the pack, the texture pack. If your computer like naturally has trouble already running Minecraft, then like don't even kind of expect to be able to play on the server, because it's pretty resource intensive. Because of all the spells and the higher resolution texture pack and, well, the amount of mobs there on the screen. I mean, with enough people you could easily have like 1,000 different zombies and skeletons on the screen, so... You know, I was talking to Tom about how if we should use, like, we're using a 128-bit texture pack, which is pretty high. Not, you know, it's not amazing. You can go to like 256. I've even seen 512s, but I was telling Tom that we were wondering if we should bump it down, because Minecraft I think it's 16 by default. If we should use something like a 32-bit and just cut the graphics down. And I mostly told him, like, no, because it'll just limit the amount of people who can play. It sounds kind of silly to limit your game to the amount of people who can play, but I mean, when we do Dwarves vs. Zombies, we can fill up a server with 60 people without even trying, and then have a waiting list of like another 300 names, especially if we give people notice. That's why we never give people notice, because if we give people notice we're going to do it, oh my god, it'd be so many tears. Yeah, you'll need, so if you were just joining me, you need Spout, so you need to go to, you can just type Spout in Google. It should pop up. Or you can type Get Spout, and then there'll be a website like Spout or Spout Craft. What do you need? Spout? Is it Spout Craft? Which one is it you need? I don't know which one you guys need. I think you need a Spout Craft. Yeah, Spout Craft. Spout's the plugin. Download. No, I lied. It's Spout. That'll make more sense anyway. Download. I have no idea which Spout it is. Get Spout. I'm going to go back to the website. Here we go. Spout.org. I think the link was all the way at the bottom. It used to be at the top, but now they have the stupid Stop SOPA stuff. You know what, guys? There's other countries in the world besides the United States. I know it'll affect the internet a lot, but it ain't my country. So you see this little link down here? I'll zoom in on it for you. User download spoutcraft.exe. You click that puppy, starts downloading. Once it's done downloading, you open it up. Then you hit options, and you go to manual build here and select build 1000. Don't go to 1.1. There's nothing updated for 1.1, so that would be silly. So just go to build 1000. So when we got Spoutcraft open up here, whoop, go to options, go to build 1000, hit manual build, then go to build 1000, log in. And assuming it doesn't crash on you, probably shouldn't stream or run 2 instances of this. You go to multiplayer, asgard.urealms.com for the server name, and then join it. Man, being a warrior is amazing. I need to just make a video. Of how to install Spout. Actually, I'm going to let Tom do that. Tom's a much better speaker when it comes to installing things. I get bored, and I just start talking on monotone, but Tom already talks monotone. Whee! Yay, hunt pig. Let's see if you crash. Have some books, hunt pig. I don't think Mr. Scott Loctify can get it working. To pick a class, hunt pig, you right click the books. Well, I guess I still have some. See wizard, assassin, cleric, warrior. Once you have your class, you left click. So I'll be a wizard. And then you'll have spells. Spawn mob, pig. Let's do it over here. Spawn mob, pig 50. There's some pigs for you to shoot. Spawn mob, pig 50. Fireball! Oh, it doesn't like that wizard freeze spell. Oh, I got Revion. Hopefully Revion can stay in game 2. I'm gonna be an assassin. I'm gonna backstab some pigs. Backstab. Backstab. Eviscerate. Eviscerate. Crit shot. Lols. Ooh, I should have a zoom effect for my bow. Actually, it looks like there's something on the tip of my bow. I need to fix that in the texture pack. Ooh, same with this tree branch. A lot of this art is clipping. Have a book, Revion. You know, I'm gonna change that spell command in the one that's teleporting the wizards. I don't want that happening anymore. That was like a quick fix I had to do for someone yesterday. Warrior. Cast, reload. Right click. Then left click. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, if you're just hanging out, is I'm trying to get a couple people on to test something, or a theory I had, with our little super Minecraft mod. If you'd like to help, you require both Minecraft and Spout. So what you do is you pull up your web browser, and you type in your search engine get Spout, or you go to spout.org. You go to the website, you go all the way to the bottom of the website, and there will be... I'm going to zoom out so I don't fuck everything up. There we go. At the very bottom, there's the very, very, very bottom, there's this user downloads. Just click the exe or the app if you're some weird Apple person. You're so silly. Why are you trying to play a video game on a Mac? It's just silly. Go back to your iTunes. Anyway, download spoutcraft.exe. How many times have I said this, guys? Like 3 times? 4 times? Anyway, once you have Spoutcraft loaded up, hit Options, go to Manual Build Selection, and go to Build 1000, and then log in. And then the server IP is asgard.yourrealms.com. I keep saying it in the chat. Oh, Australia. You're going to like a storm. You can have a book though. Oh, if you can manage to not lag out, you can use that book. Whee! 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 Version 1000 of Spoutcraft is what you need. Revan, you have to have a book in your hand. There's books in the chests. Right click is how you use the book. You just take a book out of the chest. That's why these chests are here. Once you left click, it'll wipe your inventory and give you a bunch of spells. It's not very obvious how it works, but once I have a good dozen or so people, I'll kind of quickly break down everything. It's just, you know, I kind of have to. This is probably the 27th time I've had to explain this batch of classes to people, so. How many people I got? I got 7. So I'll try to get at least 3 more. Make it 4. Like I said before, this server will be really resource intensive. So I mean, if you think you're having lag right now in Minecraft, you're in for trouble once I turn it to nighttime. In fact, I'll give you guys an example. Game mode. Oh god. Never mind. Forgot about the exploding skeletons already. Yeah, 5 seconds in nighttime and there's how many zombies? A lot. That's the answer. The answer is a lot. So, I could butcher 205 mobs. Revian, you right click with the book, buddy. Here's how you get your class. You take a book. You just need a single book. And you right click with the book. And every time you right click, it'll cycle through a different class. And once you decided which class you want to be, you pick it. So currently it's on Assassin. Now it's on Cleric. Now it's on Warrior. So I'll go with Cleric. And that kind of loads everything. And then you're given your 4 or 5 items, however many it is per class, that you can use. I'll kind of explain what they can do. Yeah, just don't use other classes' items. Right now there's pretty much no restrictions, and it's just because I have to set all the permissions. Right now I just pretty much just say you can use all the permissions. I pretty much just say you can use all the spells. So, I mean, if you're having trouble connecting to this, I would just give up right now. Because of texture packs and stuff. Like if the texture pack doesn't work, I wouldn't really just keep spamming trying to join the server. Test. Instant for me. I mean, if you have a problem with your texture pack and it's all white, Gary had that problem. All he did was just delete the texture pack, which you can do by just disconnecting. Stuff is so slow when I'm streaming. Anyway, you go to Textures in Spoutcraft. You go to Open Folder, and then just delete Default. Default is the name of our texture pack. So you could just delete that. And then have it re-downloaded again. See, like even me, like I'm logging in, see how it's like locked up for a second? It's always gonna do that. Whee! Please don't kill each other. There's some spells will cause damage to other players. Just don't right now. I don't think PvP is enabled though. I just think it's some spells. Like I think the wizards can light people on fire using their spells. And I know cleric, they basically just summon the lightning bolt. And since you can take damage from lightning, that can hurt other players too. Okay. Listen up really, because I'll explain it once, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do to anyone who's connecting. If you're still connecting, take the 5 seconds to listen up so I can explain how this works. When you die, you will get a book. When you join the server, there will be a chest. Take your book. Right-click through the book. See, I'm right-clicking. When I right-click through the book, you'll see it in the text. Probably hard to see on the stream. It'll say, you are now using the wizard spell. So let's do it one at a time, okay? So we'll do Assassin first. So once you have your class selected, you left-click the book. It does this weird little load thing, and then you're giving a bar full of items. At the top of the screen is a mana bar. I'm on an admin account, so I have unlimited mana. True. Just listen. Okay. At the top of the screen, you have a mana bar. For assassins, your bow and your dagger, so your 1 and 3 by default, generate mana. And your 2 key, the red sword, uses all your mana. This is called backstab, this one's called eviscerate, and this one's called crit shot for the sake of explaining them. When you backstab, you'll pretty much one-shot anything currently, just because of how it works. And you'll kind of do this backpedal. When you crit shot, you'll take 3 seconds to queue up, and then you'll pierce through and kill a billion mobs. And then when you eviscerate, you'll do even more damage than the other 2 attacks do, and it also does the cleaving of crit shot, but you'll also power up the other 2 attacks. Pretty cool. And the last one you can have is the tree, and the tree makes a temporary wall. And these walls last 30 seconds or until they're busted down. The dagger and the bow, the backstab and the crit shot, can be used as much as you want, because they generate energy, but the eviscerate takes a full bar of mana, and the little nature wall takes half a bar. Okay, next is the warrior. So the first attack for the warrior is really simple. It's a sword. It's like an iron sword. It's not really an iron sword. If you were to use a normal iron sword, it would not be this, because it has a little more range than a normal weapon. Because in multiplayer of Minecraft, mobs can attack you from far, and it's gay as shit. So you have your sword. Really simple. The next one is the shield. I'll spawn some pigs to demonstrate. The shield pretty much will one-shot everything, but if it doesn't, it sends it flying. Later, pig. So if the sword doesn't one-shot it, you can just dump your mana and use it on pigs. Whee! Spawn mob pig 25. How the warrior mana works, which I can't really demonstrate because I'm on an admin account and I have unlimited mana, is when you use a spell, you'll regenerate like 80% of the mana it uses over 5 seconds. So like if you use your spell, you'll get that mana back really quickly. So you'll have like nearly unlimited mana on the warrior compared to the other classes. The third spell, as I'm demonstrating, the boots make you jump. If you jump before using the boots, you get even more distance. So if you want a short hop, don't jump. If you want a long hop, jump. And the last one, whirlwind, or last one, the 2 axes, is a whirlwind. And this sends, it doesn't do any damage, but it sends mobs flying backwards. Spawn mob, pig, 25. Okay, ready? Later, pigs. Sends all the pigs flying away from you. The last thing to note with all the warrior's abilities is when you use any of them, you regenerate health. I believe the shield slam and the whirlwind regenerate more health than the sword and the boots. The sword doesn't generate any mana, so you can just use it freely. If you want to try a different class, you can always just go to the chest and get another book. And when you respawn, you'll get a new book, so you can pick a new class for the sake of this test. Okay. Next is the wizard. Spawn mob pig 25. Okay, so the first spell the wizard has does not use mana. It does this. The wizard spells, in fact, every attack in the game has this weird thing where it always attacks the furthest thing from you than the closest thing, but yeah. I think it's called Scorch, and it's amazing. That's all I can say. You'll pretty much spam this as much as anytime you're killing anything. Your spells that use mana are your Fireball, which is the 2, and your Freeze, which is your 3. They really need some work, though. Spawn mob pig 25. Spawn mob pig 25. So your Fireball shoots Fireball. Whee! Lights things on fire. And if I don't suck at aiming, we'll pretty much one-shot anything that the Scorch doesn't already one-shot. The last one is the Freeze, which my sound effect isn't loading for some reason. Hopefully yours is, and it encases things in this block of glass for 30 seconds. Zombies can dig out of them, and they can be broken, but it's pretty good to just dump your mana if you want to prevent stuff. And the last one is this Empower Rod, which just increases your damage for 15 seconds, and you can use it once every 90 seconds. Okay, I book, time, day, And the last class is Cleric. The first spell the Cleric has is a heal. As you can see, people have health bars. They're not always correct. Like, I bet you Ginger Crab's at full health. Yeah, just doesn't show he is. Maybe Operkip isn't. No. How it works is it heals whoever you're targeting for 4, and it heals you for 2, and it uses 10 mana. This is the only Cleric spell that actually uses mana, so you only use mana on healing. Some like these. See, this guy's actually taking damage. Thank you, Oper. It'll tell you if you're healed in chat if you actually heal someone. So see, I'm actually healing Oper. But most of the time, you have to be pretty proactive about it. You have to just either guess if they're taking damage, or you see they're fighting something, so you should probably be just spamming it. The second spell is Shock. Spawn Mob Pig 25. It's just like the Wizard spell, but you'll generate mana when you use it. And the third is Lightning Bolt. The Lightning Bolt isn't really that great for killing things. It's okay. You have to be careful though, because you can hit allies with it, and it'll electrify creepers, which is actually like insanely counterproductive. However, you get a full bar of mana, so if you run out of mana healing, you can use the Thunder to get a full bar of mana, because it has a 20-second cooldown if you're not on an admin account. And last one you have is like this little necklace thing, and it makes you invulnerable for 10 seconds. A good old Divine Shield style ability. And that one has a 5-minute or so cooldown. So if you fall off a tower or something, you hit that as a cleric and you run for the hills. It's a bubble, yeah. Okay. So that's basically the 4 classes we have going and what they currently do. There's already some changes I want to do. There's a ton of stone and a ton of wood. I'll give you guys 20 minutes to build your keep. And then I'm making it nighttime, and then you're going to get swarmed and die. And then I'm going to change things, and then you're going to repair your keep, and then you're going to swarm and die. So there's chests full of stone and pickaxes and wood. Start building whatever you want. I would work as a team, but I mean, if you don't want to, don't. Don't go too far right now. I don't really want to test the whole multiple chunks loading, so don't. Basically, if you can't see the little spawn point of all these chests and stuff, and whatever gets built here, you should, you're too far out for the sake of testing. Because you guys are not very good at doing stuff on your own. I'll just start so you have some sort of idea. Okay. Oh, what are you guys doing? Oh, apparently you guys all want to build on your own. Alright. I'm fine with this. You guys can do whatever you want. You don't want to work as a team? Don't work as a team. I'll tell you right now, though, not working as a team is a lot harder. Some people keep telling me that classes like the Assassin are not very good compared to the Wizard and stuff, and it's stuff I'll look into, but I made a couple on-the-fly changes for the mod, and now Wizards one-shot everything, and it kind of seems kind of silly that they do because they're range, so there's some things I want to change. 3, 2, 2, 1, Dr. True. And we'll just go for the ban. 3, 2, 2, 1, Dr. Do. This isn't a PvP thing, guys. I want you guys testing mobs, so as Dr. True just found out, running around trying to kill people when I clearly have PvP disabled is stupid. Okay. I will be right back. I'm going to get something to eat. Build shit for me. Or rather, build whatever we're going to use to not die to zombies. Oh, alright, 3, 2, 2, 1. It's only because I don't have enough people, though. Unban 3, 2, 2, 1, Dr. Do. Alright, let's see what people are building. So Ginger Crab has decided to build a house out of wood. That's suicide. Hunt Pig has done the same. That's suicide. Oprah Kip is apparently styling. Hold on. I'm gonna go with her house. I think it's a girl.